In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Notion AI to create databases and dashboards. Open Notion in your browser and make sure you're already signed in so you land on your main workspace. From here, go to the left sidebar and click New Page. If you're working inside a team space, you can also click the plus icon next to that team space name. A fresh blank page will open, and near the bottom you'll see a section called Get Started With. Move down to that section and click the three-dot menu. From the options that appear, choose Table. Right away, Notion opens an AI setup panel with a prompt box asking you to describe what you want to build. This is where you tell Notion AI exactly what kind of database you want. Click into the text field and type your request carefully. For this example, type Create a project tracker with columns for project name, status, priority, assignee, due date, and budget. As you type that out, you're giving Notion AI the structure of the database, including the core properties it needs to generate. Once the full prompt is in place, press Enter or click the Send button. Give it a moment to process. Notion AI will generate a preview of the database based on your prompt. You'll usually see the columns you asked for, and sometimes a few extra properties that Notion thinks may be useful for this type of tracker. After that, it builds the database directly on the page and shows a short summary of what it created. Now that the base database exists, you can refine it with follow-up prompts instead of rebuilding everything manually. At the bottom of the AI panel, click into the field that says Do Anything with AI. Type Add a category column with options for marketing, development, and design. Go ahead and type each category name as part of that sentence naturally, because this tells Notion not only to add the property, but also which select options to create inside it. Then press Enter and let it update the database. Next, let's add another view, so the same database can be seen in more than one format. In that same AI field, type Add another board table. Keep the wording simple and direct. Press Enter, and Notion AI will add a board-style view for you. This is useful if you want a Kanban layout, especially for tracking progress by status. If you want the database to feel more complete right away, you can ask Notion AI to populate it with example records. Click into the follow-up field again and type Add a sample content. Then press Enter and wait while Notion fills the database. Depending on how much content it creates, this may take a little time. Once it finishes, you'll have a working database with real sample rows, your custom properties, and multiple views already set up. At this point, the main database is done and fully functional. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more quick tutorials. Now let's turn that database into a dashboard so you can see multiple views at once. Look at the top of the database where your current view tab is shown, such as Table. Next to the database name or view tabs, click the plus button to add another view. In the view options that appear, choose Dashboard. Notion switches into a dashboard view and opens it in edit mode so you can start building the layout. To add your first widget, click Edit Dashboard if needed so you're definitely in editing mode. Then click New View on the dashboard. You'll be asked what type of widget you want to insert. Choose Board. This creates a board widget that can show your projects in a Kanban-style layout, usually grouped by status. That gives you an immediate visual way to track what is planned, in progress, or complete. Now add a second widget. Click the plus icon again on the dashboard. This time, select Chart. Notion adds a chart widget that gives you a visual summary of your database. For example, you might use it to display projects by priority, which helps you quickly spot how many items are low, medium, or high priority. Add one more widget by clicking the plus icon again. Select Calendar. This creates a calendar view tied to your due date property, so you can see when projects are scheduled across days or weeks. Once that loads, you should now have 3 dashboard widgets visible: a board, a chart, and a calendar. From here, arrange the dashboard so it's easier to scan. To move a widget, hover over its title area until you can grab it, then click and drag it to a new position. You can place the board on the left, the chart on the right, or move the calendar below them, depending on how you want the layout to feel. To resize widgets, hover between 2 widgets until a drag handle appears. Click and drag left or right to change their widths. If one panel needs more room, widen it and narrow the other. To adjust row height, move your cursor between 2 rows until you see the row divider. Then, drag it up or down. Keep adjusting until the dashboard looks balanced and readable. When you're happy with the layout, go to the upper right corner and click Done. Your dashboard is now complete. You can see multiple views of the same AI-generated database all in one place, which makes it much easier to manage projects at a glance. One last useful feature is adding a global filter to the dashboard. Make sure you're on the Dashboard View tab. Then click the filter icon in the database header area. Notion will ask which property you want to filter by. Choose Priority. After that, select the priority level you want to show. For example, you might choose High if you only want to focus on urgent work. If you want to narrow it down even further, click the plus filter option next to the existing filter. Choose another property, then pick the value you want from the list. That lets you stack conditions, like showing only high-priority items assigned to a certain category or due within a certain time frame. And that's it. You've used Notion AI to create a database, expand it with views and sample content, turn it into a dashboard, and filter it so the most important information stays front and center.